Day 2 Nashville. It starts off with me waking up and we got to clean the car. It is really dirty. We'll show it to you real quick. It's got some chunks of rubber from the burnout yesterday from Hot Rod of the Year. But today we are at the show. All the Hot Rod of the Year contenders will park together. The show will be in full force on a Saturday. We're going to show you a lot of rides today, so stay tuned for Day 2 Goodguys Nashville 2022. So we have the Roadster. You probably can't see it too much down the side. We have just dirt. There's rubber all the way in the front on the windshield, bugs. Here's rubber. There's rubber on the mirrors, down the doors, all over the deck lid, and it did rain a little bit on it, so it's just dirty and spotty and probably the worst it's ever been. But we did drive the heck out of it yesterday and thrashed on it. We got fingerprints and so forth everywhere. So it is time to clean up the Roadster this morning and get back on the road to the show. So we'll take the bug screen off. Luckily, we do run the bug screen. It does help a lot because we have all this stuff all over it, in straw and bugs, and it just got trashed. So time to clean. Well, Mac and I are back in the Roadster, this time with the top on today for a little heat and in case it rains, but Mac's let me drive in today. But we'll show you pulling in. We're getting ready to give a ticket and pull in underneath the tunnel. So we'll show you coming into Goodguys Nashville. Hello, how are you? Great. Thank you. Well, we're here with Kevin today and talking about his truck. Kevin, tell us real quick, what made you build this awesome truck?
Well, we went to a lot of car shows. We were used to be in Corvettes, and every time we would go to a show, my wife Sally kept looking at these Chevy 3100s and absolutely really fell in love with the front grille. And so we started looking for a truck. We'd actually found a 3-window truck and bought it, had that for a little while, but then she wanted a 5-window, and so we couldn't find just the right 5-window. She ended up still always talking about the 5-window, so we found one with a guy a couple of miles from our house. His name's Ryan Close at Young at Heart Customs, and turns out we bought that truck from him and he built this truck. It's just unbelievable. Turned out way better than we could ever imagine. And so it's a 49 Chevy 3100.
What is for power?
It's got an LS1 out of a 99 Trans Am.
Awesome. And who did the interior?
Young at Heart Customs also did the interior, and they did pretty much, she did all the fab work. It's got a raising bed. It's on air ride, obviously, so it rolls to the ground. But yeah, we can't be happier with the truck. It's been a lot of fun. We've hit a lot of the big shows, so we're good.
This one, I started with the 1975.
Hi, I'm Oscar Gamble. This is my 32 three-window coupe. I've had this car for 5 or 6 years. I walked by this car when I was 14 years old. The guy sold it, put in a barn for 45 years, and a friend of mine bought it. He didn't want to build it, so I did. And here it is finished. It is a Henry Ford body, and 75% of this car is Henry Ford. It's got an LS3 in it, 4L60E transmission. Underneath is as good as the top. It's got a lot of massaging done to it by Brad Stark's Hot Rod Shop. Steve Holcomb did the interior, and you know, that's about the story.
Beautiful car.
I think it's good. All right, based on what we did yesterday, because we had a little over 5 pounds in it.
So what are you gonna do here, Gil?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
I have no idea. Without Kyle here, I have no idea.
All right, thanks, sir. Hey, Kevin, how you doing?
Hey, good, man. How about you?
I'm having a freaking ball.
So what are you guys gonna do here?
12 o'clock, we're gonna have some nitro fun.
Nice.
Smell the fumes, get the perfume out, you know? It's what it's all about.
Are you gonna let this guy in there?
No, he can't, because with good guys, you gotta have a regular driver, and a friend of mine, Keith Dugan's gonna be in the driver's seat. But this guy is gonna be pushing it at Bowling Green for the Hot Rod reunion. Yep, we're gonna push start it on 100% nitro. Today we're running 91% nitro. So
Nice.
12 o'clock, get ready, it's coming.
Awesome. We're gonna be right here. Can I film it?
Yeah, I tell you what, I'd stand
Back
right
here?
there on the rail, right there.
Perfect.
Cool, Jim. What's our
Awesome.
minute?
So this happened today in Nashville. We've been hanging out, we've shown you a lot of cars, and we get back and we find a sticker on our headlight. We're going to show you the sticker. So we get a very cool award, and what we find out, driving for Hot Rod of the Year, the cool award that we received was a top 5. So the Roadster got picked for a top 5 Hot Rod of the Year, so very honored. There was a lot of well-deserving cars, so thanks to everyone, but super cool. Thanks to Low Man Rods, Tip City, Ohio for building the Roadster for us, so we get to enjoy. But we're gonna give you a quick runaround of the Roadster, and we're gonna do a photo shoot, so we'll show you later on a photo shoot with the top 5 cars. We'll show all these on the video, and then tomorrow they make the announcement. And I already have my pick, and trust me, it's not my car, but that's it. There goes Zoom. That was Ben Smithson cruising out in his truck, but let's give you a quick rundown of the Roadster. So
It's a real dark blue. You'll see it's a PPG color. The sun, when it hits, it really pops. Riding on a Pete and Jake's chassis. It's got a 383 stroker with 700R transmission. The Steely's 16s and 18s on here. Classic Instruments gauges. We just did those Low Man Rods. It does have a Speed and Design interior inside, so all leather. And it does have the heater. So we'll show you the heat. But just a little cruiser for us, and we got Mac back here sitting with that. So super excited, so stay tuned. We'll show you more of the top 5, and we're going to show you a photo shoot, what happens when you're a top 5 Hot Rod of the Year, the photo shoot this evening. So we're going to a photo shoot now. We got us and the Model A behind us, and gonna go do interior shots and engine now, and we got them behind us. So we got Jason, he is working the camera, behind the camera here, shooting the Roadster, and we just met Jason a couple days ago, but he's working hard. So Jason, what are you getting now? What are we doing with the Roadster?
We're getting some details right now.
Yeah?
Yep, so we're gonna do engine, we're gonna do interior, we're gonna go out, we're gonna shoot some exterior stuff. So you should see this in the Nashville coverage of Goodguys Gazette. So
awesome.
Yeah.
And you do a lot of photo work, right?
I do JRL Digital.
JRL Digital. Do you have an Instagram or Facebook?
I do. Instagram and Facebook. YouTube. I got some stuff.
Go ahead and give that to us.
Yeah, so it's just JRL Digital.
Okay.
Yep, so appreciate the follow. Yeah, I'm freelance. I work full time at the Museum of American Speed, so I'm all cars all the time. So
awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
Appreciate it, man.
Well, we're going to check out more of Jason's work, and hopefully you see it in the Good Guys magazine as well, coming out for the Nashville with the top 5 Hot Rod of the Year. But thanks to Jason for shooting the Roadster, and we're excited for those photos.
At the same time, we got Todd here. We got Todd Ryden, right? Todd Ryden is shooting the Creative Rod and Customs Model A. This is also a top 5 Hot Rod of the Year. So we've met Todd before. Todd shot the Roadster in Kentucky for a Good Guys magazine. But we got both of these guys hard at work for these cars. So Creative Rod and Customs, and we got the Low Man Rods built 32 Roadster here, but Jeff and Todd are working hard. You want one of these green benches? You want that?
No, I can trigger this, so I'll be all right.
Okay. Jeff is also a daredevil in this part-time. and he is going to try to do dangerous things.
I'm not standing on the table next to that.
Oh.
We were thinking Jeff wanted to own the Roadster. He wanted to buy it after a table broke into it. Oh, it's Jason? Why do I keep saying Jeff?
You had it right the first time.
I did? It's the heat.
Dude,
It's the heat.
it was a little sweltering there.
Yes, yeah. So we got the top off and we are heading to shoot the outside of the car now. It's easier to shoot it without the top on. So we got the interior and engine and we're heading outside. Got the Model A gonna follow us. So you can tell Jason is a professional. He's got all the equipment, right? And he loves to be on camera.
Professional.
So what do you call those things?
These are flashpoint strobes, and they're gonna bring the color out on your car.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
That's all you know? High tech.
Yeah, they're gonna beautify it. But yeah, just pop some light into it.
Make that blue pop.
Fill a lot of times it fills any reflections in the paint.
So you like it more on a cloudy with sun and clouds?
Absolutely, I like the clouds.
Okay.
This venue is a little tricky. It's hard to shoot on the track.
Yeah.
And we've got several features to shoot this show, so it's do what you can, the best you can with what you got.
Right.
And this is beautiful scenery and nice blue sky.
Oh yeah.
The sun's back out.
And by the time we're ready, it'll be cloudy maybe again.
As it should be. How we doing? Is there some more coming?
Bits and pieces.
We'll see.
Let's walk up here real quick and get, I think it's Jerry on her Model A. Now this is her car, she had it built. We're gonna get her on camera. She wants to be on camera, right? Is it Jerry? Jerry. Okay. Okay.
So I know Creative Rod and Custom built the car, and this is your car.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah.
So what made you build this Model A, and tell me real quick a little bit about it.
Well, I just had my eye on these for quite some time, especially the sedans. I just like the body lines, the way they come back underneath, and I sort of had a little bit of a vision and started off with a shop at the Cornfield Customs and right outside of Cincy. Then Jeremy Gerber designed a chassis for it and a few suspension parts. Then I went off to Creative Rod and Custom for tons of the rest of the build and the creativity, and it's just incredible. One of the cool things we really like is that all of the chrome plating is done in the black pearl that's offered by Advanced Plating.
Right.
And supposedly this was the first hot rod to use that, so we're pretty excited about all that. And we got the Dayton wheels, and Dan Baker of Illumicraft did a bunch of stuff for us as well. Bucks Customs did the interior, and just worked with so many wonderful people to put this together, because just about every part is custom and created and thought through and designed, and it was really important to us to make sure we had a theme and that the car worked together as a whole. You know what I mean?
What's your favorite part about owning the car? What's the best?
That's a
No, we got over here. Tell him.
Obviously driving it, again, at the moment, it's still pretty new to me, but the build is, I thoroughly enjoy that. I have a few other cars I've done, but, that project and working with people and learning so much, and that's what this car provided for me, because I'd never done anything this old. So it was a blast working with these guys. They're just amazing. Can't say enough good things about them.
Well, one of the best part yesterday, we got to follow this car on a lot of the hot rod tour, and we probably did 150, 180 miles yesterday. But I'll tell you what, the girls were on the gas nonstop, and they were thrashing it down the road. You would think a car of this quality would not go
you know, that hard. But these two right here, they were hitting it. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We're gonna give one more quick walk around. You've seen a couple walk arounds, but we got it outside now. But check out how slick this paint is, and you'll just see the reflections in the car, in the paint. Again, Creative Rotted Custom, running the Dayton wire wheels, the Bucks, Chris with Bucks Customs, the interior. This thing is slick, and it is running Cadillac power here. But super great car, so stay tuned for more on this car. So we just moved the car around, and Jason knows how to place lighting and where stuff needs to go. So I'm learning from people smarter than I am.
Practice.
Yeah. How long you been doing this?
I've been shooting specifically cars for probably about 10 years.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, and some people would call it a dream job. My full-time job is at the Museum of American Speed, so it's like one big studio every day. It's pretty badass.
So for those of you that don't know how to take good photography, get around people like Jason, and I'm just picking his brain and learning more. So it's, you know, don't be afraid to ask questions. I think that's important, but I'm just watching how he's putting cars at different angles and what he's doing and lighting and paying attention to clouds and so forth.